told me she wouldn't be a part of the baby's life.
I had no family around me, no real supports, and I was getting a lot of outside influences.
And my boyfriend at that time, he put a gun to his head and said that he'll kill himself if I didn't go with him to Planned Parenthood and did what he wanted to do.
The father, I found out, was a drug addict and had left me.
When we went to Planned Parenthood, they said that she didn't have a heartbeat. I didn't believe that.
When I came to Stanton, I remember walking through the doors and being terrified, having tears in my eyes the whole time.
They opened their doors right away and stayed over hours just to make sure that I was emotionally okay. And I was able to see my daughter on the ultrasound and also hear her heartbeat that I knew was there. I knew at that time that I wanted her and that she deserves to live.
And when I saw my baby on the ultrasound for the first time, I knew that I wanted to choose life.
Being able to meet with an ultrasound tech and with the people that they have trained for this was able to make me feel comfortable and safe.
I came to Stanton and I found real help. It is a real medical facility that gave me real care.
It's a big deal that Stanton Healthcare exists in my life because now I know that I made the right decision and not being manipulated into something that I would regret.
Stanton is as real to me as it can be, and I hope every woman who is in need of them can find them. Stanton Healthcare is not fake to me or my daughter.
Stanton Medical Clinic is not fake to me.
Stanton is not fake to me.
I'm Paulina, and I'm proof that Stanton is real to my mom and me.
Thank you, Stanton.
Come on. Oh, I just love our Stanton moms and our Stanton babies. Aren't they amazing? Just fierce and brave, telling the truth and exposing the lie that we are not fake clinics. Senator Warren and AOC and members of the media that are trying to lie about us. Oh, good afternoon. It's awesome to be here and see all of you. Now, one would think that after Roe was overturned, the pro-choice movement would embrace women who are facing unexpected pregnancies and especially support nonprofit charitable women's clinics like Stanton Healthcare that assist women with these personal choices, right? However, we know that that is not what has happened. Instead, we have seen pro-life centers firebombed, violently attacked, and their staff threatened. Stanton Healthcare clinics, along with hundreds of others around the nation, have had to spend thousands of dollars to hire private security and protection. The director of the FBI recently testified on Capitol Hill that 70% of all abortion violence since Roe was overturned has been directed at life-affirming centers. Now, why would the pro-choice movement attack life-affirming clinics that offer women quality medical care and practical and tangible support? Why would they try to prevent women from accessing affordable and typically at no charge health care? Sadly, the answer is because they care for and support abortion rights and abortion on demand more than they care for and support women. They are not pro-woman, right? But rather, they are radically pro-abortion. And for the last 50 years, they have not offered women real hope or empowerment. Now, I made this point when I testified before the United States Senate on Capitol Hill the week after Roe was overturned. And we have a clip of that, if we could show that. Maybe.
This story to me is important. Number one, it shows the hope that a woman found, quality care and services, but it also shows that abortion isn't the solution. She got out of an abusive relationship. She got out of an economic situation where she was lower income. She was able to start her own company. The depression and the anxiety went away. this became a catalyst for hope in her life because she had the care and the support that she needed. 50 years of unfettered access to abortion has not solved broken systems, and throwing abortion at women does not fix their problems. What she found at Stanton Healthcare is what changed things in her life. Thank you.
Yeah. That was fun. I was nervous, you know, it's my first time testifying like that, but I was like, okay, let's do this. And then once I got there and I was on the committee with 3 others, 2 pro-abortion doctors and an advocate for Planned Parenthood, once they started talking, I was like, okay, this is piece of cake. Because they just kind of talk in circles, but there was a funny part too. There was one of the doctors, her name was Brandi. So it was Dr. Brandi and then me, Brandi Swindell, and the lawmakers kept getting confused, like on which Brandi's which. And the Dr. Brandi kept getting upset because they'd ask a question and not say Dr. Brandi. So one of the times it happened, she ignored them. And it was very clear they were talking to her and not me because they're looking right at her. And it was like this awkward silence. And then finally she says, "You didn't say Dr. Brandi. I thought you were talking about the other Brandi." So then my whole team was teasing me the whole time that hashtag I'm the other Brandi. I was like, I'll take it. I'll be the other Brandi. That's fine. That's fine. I can tell you when life begins. I can tell you when abortion should stop. I can answer all those medical questions that the doctors can't answer, right? So our centers have not only been attacked with physical violence, we've also been attacked with the violence of lies, disinformation, slander, and falsehood, right? Talk about disinformation campaigns against centers like ours. We've even been called fake clinics, with pro-abortion legislators even trying to shut us down. And our response to that is loud and clear. The thousands of women and their children who have been served at our clinics did not receive fake medical care or fake baby formula during the nationwide shortage, or fake baby supplies, fake financial support, or fake life coaching, or fake after-abortion care and recovery for the women traumatized by the after effects of undergoing an abortion. That trauma is not fake. The pro-choice movement shouldn't be attacking clinics like Stanton or proposing anti-woman legislation. They should be standing with us and standing with the women we serve, the same women they claim to care about. But the best way to hear how amazing our life-affirming clinics are is to hear directly from the women who have walked through our doors, which is why we launched our client-led Not Fake to Me campaign, and that's the video you saw, and we launched it this week here in DC. And if we're going to talk about fake clinics, we should be talking about Planned Parenthood. Most people don't realize that they have no independent medical accreditation. None. They self-accredit, much like the tobacco industry used to do. On the other hand, Stanton Healthcare has a third-party accreditation, which leads the medical industry for accreditation with an exclusive focus on ambulatory healthcare. We have third-party licensing and accreditation that clearly shows we are not fake clinics. In fact, the exact opposite is true. We have the highest standard of medical excellence possible, and we provide exceptional care. In addition to our life-affirming medical services, we have launched Stanton Wellness, which incorporates women's wellness care, massage therapy, nutrition and fitness advocacy, and life coaching with an emphasis on spiritual wellness. This is a holistic approach, addressing mind, body, and spirit. You will never find this type of care at an abortion clinic. We also have a tremendous outreach to the refugee community and underserved rural communities, meeting the critical needs through our Stanton Mobile Clinic. Our clinics across the nation and in North Ireland and Scotland are relentless in providing access to our life-changing and life-affirming services in the most professional manner. And it's simple. It's real simple. If we want to replace Planned Parenthood, we must be better than them. And we are. And it's our moment to shine, right? We are ready to meet the challenge, and we are going to make sure that every woman facing an unexpected pregnancy in a post-war America will have the access to life-affirming quality care, compassionate services, and tangible support she deserves. And in fact, life-affirming centers like Stanton outnumber abortion clinics 4-to-1 in our nation. We have been preparing for this moment. Now, to make abortion unthinkable, not only do we need to assist women with women's health care, and we have to shape public policy and opinion towards a culture of life. And that is why we formed Stanton Public Policy Center and Purple Sash Revolution, which is a women's advocacy and educational group based here in DC that works on issues of human rights and justice, which empower and inspire women as we work to end abortion violence here in our nation and globally. We take our inspiration for our Purple women over 100 years ago, and their leaders, as many of you probably know, all opposed abortion. Stanton International gets our name from one of the movement's most well-known voices, Elizabeth Cady Stanton. And through our work today, we celebrate the heroic efforts of those during the suffrage movement. These women had an understanding that we do not need to reject our offspring in order to obtain equality. Empowerment does not require abortion on demand. In fact, it rejects it. Elizabeth Cady Stanton said, when we consider that women are treated as property, it is degrading to women that we should treat our children as property as we see fit. If we don't want to be objectified, if we don't want to be treated as chattel and as property, why would we treat our children that way? Right? Right? Stanton Purple Sash Revolution has led sit-ins at Pelosi's office, fought for Chinese Uyghur women facing forced abortion and genocide, and helped lead a successful boycott against the Beijing Olympics, helping make it the least watched Olympics. And this week, 3 of our Stanton moms and their children were on Capitol Hill lobbying to protect our life-affirming clinics. And we went right to the offices of AOC and Senator Elizabeth Warren, and we invited them to personally, right? Yep, we invited them to personally meet our very real and not fake moms, and to even come visit one of our Stanton clinics, one of our Stanton women-led clinics, to see exactly how we are supporting women. And you can read about how this all went in a National Review article that came out yesterday. It's pretty epic. We also launched a campaign last year called Ban Chemical Abortions, which informs and educates the public that the abortion pill is a human pesticide. It's horrible for a woman's body, it's horrible on the environment, and it kills a tiny baby. And this week we led demonstrations outside of a local CVS pharmacy here in DC. The recent FDA decision is turning our neighborhood pharmacies into abortion practitioners and American homes into abortion clinics. But there is hope. Places like Stanton, we provide abortion pill reversal. And I know you've heard about some of that today. A recent life that was saved at Stanton was after a woman did a Planned Parenthood telehealth appointment in a McDonald's parking lot from her car across state lines. She took the first abortion pill and immediately felt the sting of regret. But then she found Stanton. She found hope, and she now has a viable baby girl. Right? Awesome. And that is the power of our work, our collective work in the movement, including all of you here today and all of the amazing speakers we've heard. And you saw the Stanton moms and Stanton kiddos in our video, and they're here with us today. They're here with us today. Let's give them a round of applause. You guys stand up. Leandra's here. Because you ladies, right? You ladies are the strength, the brave strength of our movement. Jessica, Leandra, and JC, and Stanton baby Percy, Stanton baby Jayla, and Stanton baby Paulina, who isn't a baby anymore, but she'll always be our baby. Paulina is 14 years old, a freshman student out in Idaho, and an amazing voice for her generation. Yep. She's been doing interviews and telling her story to lawmakers, and she's a student for life in her own right. Paulina, you want to come up on stage? Paulina! Baby. Always be our baby. I'm so proud of you, Paulina. Thank you. A 14-year-old young woman saved from the violence of abortion because of her brave mom and the help of Stanton Healthcare. This is why going medical with a focus on life-affirming wellness care is critical to our movement. It's a game changer, and it works, and women want access to our services, and the abortion industry hates it because they have to face the truth when they see the Paulinas. But we won't stop. We are unstoppable, right? I invite you guys to come and meet our moms after the sessions and meet Paulina. Maybe you want her autograph, I don't know. Come to our booth, we'll be out there, and we want to gift each of you a purple sash if you want one. God bless you, thank you, and keep up the great work.